What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we will be making more for the students, for those new to the button pushing game. We will be talking about how different types of seasons or holidays affect the flow of Xray. So to give you context, I work a graveyard shift at the Trauma 3 ER. There's two of us in the hospital. I've been working there for about 2 years. So, once again, all this will depend on the geographic location and your city-wise. I live in Texas, so winters and other stuff are just average. Nothing crazy. Size of the town, we're looking about 80, 90,000, depending, with holiday and all that. So that's kind of, the basis of what we're working with. So if we start right now is about to be December. So we're entering the flu season. Well, technically since October is kind of where it started to ramp up. But right now we're in the middle, the mid-season of flu cold. So there is a significant amount more people coming in for cold, flu, RSV, the little ones, all that. So there is more work to be had, more chest x-rays, more chest pains because of the coughs and all the other good stuff. So I would say that just ER wise and ICU also has increased in exam flow. And then I would say post like winter type, most people come in again. Some of them will come in because they're recovering. They're just trying to make sure they're okay. Others, they finally got sick towards the end of the whole flu season because they didn't catch anything at the beginning. So we'll have another flow come in that usually post winter break, it kind of chills down a little bit. We'll have significantly less flow of work. You can see even our supervisor will cut back on staff during the day shift. The night shift, there's only two of us, so you can't really cut down on us. So during, I would say before July, kind of that season, you'll have a little bit of a downfall. More people are out doing stuff, and there'll be less local people coming in. You'll just have a little bit more of people doing stuff on four-wheelers, ATVs, getting accidents, typical summer stuff that people end up doing. You'll have those type of stuff come in a little bit more. And then 4th of July, you'll have all them crispy little fingers that come in because they get burnt or explosions, or so you'll have that holiday is notorious for having burn victims, gunshots, because people, a lot of stuff happens there. And also Christmas is another one that people come in sometimes. And New Year's too, because once again people are driving. Drunk driving happens a lot. You'll have an increase in that. People arguing. You'll have people come into our psych unit for stuff like that, or DUIs. They'll come in. That's another major one. Let's say before school. So we have, I would say it's slowly. So September and August, you'll have people come in a lot because over the holidays they've kind of waited because they got hurt over the summer or anything before school starts. You'll see parents bringing their kids a lot of the times to get checked up, make sure everything's good for that. I've seen that because they'll tell us when it happens all the time, and it's been months back, and they'll give us their little spiel of, I was just trying to make sure my kids, everything's okay, and make sure it wasn't really that bad. we didn't want to bring him in, but we want to make sure he's okay before he went, back to school. To have that spiel that happens. And then once again, spring break also. Spring break kind of been hit or miss during the season. Sometimes, probably here, because we're not a big tropical type, typical college, place that people will be going to during the summertime. So spring break here is pretty chill. Nothing much going on for that. Sometimes, all depends on your city. Sometimes we'll have parades, or we'll have local events that happen in our town that cause people to come in because of accidents, or because people got drunk, or certain stuff like that. But that's kind of you can't really you can just kind of expect the workflow to come in based off of what's happening, but it's not it's not a guarantee, because sometimes parties and stuff like that can happen in your city and everything will be okay and nothing will really go down. So it's kind of hit or miss on that part. And then certain days of the week, depending once again on your city, you can see a significant amount more of traffic, and you can just feel it. The weekends, once again, it all depends what's happening on your town. Sometimes some certain weekends you'll have more traumas coming in, and it'll hit at once. That's what's weird. We've all noticed that. Usually one trauma happens, there's one or two behind that follow back to back, because it'll be a chill night and then everything just comes at one time, and then everyone's just oh, what we're trying to do. Everyone, it'd be easier on everyone if it just slowly just tinkled in, but that's never how it happens. Everything just happens at once. And then also your workflow depending on the other hospitals, because ours never goes on divert, because apparently we're the big, or I don't know what they do, but apparently the other hospital will go on the divert literally after midnight all the time. So essentially they have to send everyone to our hospital. So depending on that flow of workflow, that also kind of affects us too, because there'll be sometimes that our hospital will literally be full to the brim. We'll have 5 EMSs outside, full bay. We'll have people all over everywhere in EMS stretchers, and the waiting room packed to the brim, no rooms, and people just keep on showing up. And all the time we're there's other hospitals you can go to. That's literally how it feels like. And they'll be mad and stuff that causes all the cranky patients, and we're sir, you've been waiting here 3 hours to get a chest X-ray. You wouldn't think. Some people just end up leaving and just come back later. And for those who are new, the best time to come in, if you want to, just most of the time, between, I would say 3 to 4 a.m. At least where I work. It's dead. You'll be in and out quickly. But most of the time people are sleeping. Worst time to come in, 7 a.m., especially in ours. Well, it depends on where you're, but 7 a.m. This is why. The night shift wants to go home. You're gonna get the worst quality of treatment. Obviously, people aren't gonna treat you bad, but it's everyone's, depending on who the doctor was and how much they piss everyone off, it's not gonna be good. Your treatment. That's when you have a lot of people complain, but that's when everyone wakes up sick and they want to come in. So just giving you a heads up on that one. But yeah, it's been your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation, and I'll keep on doing these videos just on random subjects, because I know sometimes students or those who don't work at a hospital are curious to know what happens in the emergency room, because my partner I work with only did mobile and did other kinds, clinic type, and they were kind of intimidating coming to somewhere that has over like 1,000 rooms. They felt very intimidating. So I will continue doing this. Once again, I do this to give back to everyone who's new, because before I was in Xray school, I would Google YouTube before COVID. This is about 2015, 2016. And I was in high school trying to get information. There was no content of anyone who'd pushed the button or did Xray. That was like literally the only content I had was literally from videos from like 2000s. Like terrible quality. The information was out of like irrelevant to what it is now. So I'll continue doing this, posting videos at least once a week. You'll have one to watch. Depending on the seasons, the video may change, but I'll just make them in bulk and just put them out once a week. Depending on the channel grows and continues to flourish, it might be 2 videos, 3 videos a week. All depends on how y'all support me. But once again, even if it doesn't go big and it's only a few views, I will still keep on posting at least once a week on topics of the Xray game. And yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. Hope you enjoy your daily dose of radiation, and see you on the next one.